What's up, you guys? Teddy Striker here, and the main event of UFC Texas or Austin, I think. It's UFC Austin. It's Beneil Dariush versus Arman Tsarukyan. And before I get to that, I got a few words to say about Arman Tsarukyan because this guy is he basically pressed Bobby Green because Bobby Green said in an interview, all Bobby Green said was that Arman is just a very, very boring fighter. He said Bobby Green said the same thing about Islam, but Islam and Arman did not react the same way. Actually, Arman reacted a similar way to Khabib when he confronted Arman Tsarukyan, and both of these guys, for some reason, Arman pressed Bobby with five people with him. I was gonna say 10, but that's exaggerating a bit too much. But he had at least five people with him to confront one guy, one Bobby Green. You're a professional fighter. You're ranked higher than Bobby Green. Why do you need five other guys with you just to tell them to not talk trash about you? I just don't like that type of behavior. You're trying to put him into a corner where Bobby Green will be forced to be like, oh no, I didn't. He basically wanted Bobby Green to say, I didn't talk trash about you, or kind of belittle Bobby Green. But he doesn't realize that Bobby Green's from the streets and Bobby Green's been in that lifestyle for a while. So Bobby Green stood up to him and I just think Armin said the UFC's got to do what they did at UFC 279, where you switch up the main and co-main event. Beneil Dariush takes on the Tarantula, and Armin takes on Bobby Green, and that's the main event. That's what I would do if I was UFC. But I don't like Arman Tsarukyan. With that being said, I'm not making a biased prediction at all. This is my honest, truth prediction. And I think that Beneil Dariush is going to win this fight. I think that Beneil Dariush has some incredible takedown defense. He showed that in a lot of his fights. In the Oliveira fight, in the Mateus Gamrot fight. And he's able to just defend these guys' takedowns. And he's really good at keeping the fight where he wants it to be. And Arman, I feel like he's going to be looking to take Beneil down, control him, and win through that. But I don't think he's going to be able to. I think he's going to try. I think he's going to fail. And given how he performed in the Gamma fight, obviously he's improved since then. But he wasn't able to do much. Their grappling was kind of evenly matched. And we've seen what Beneil did with someone like Mateus Gamrot. So I think that he's going to be able to implement a similar game plan. And Arman, on the feet, he's got a good left kick. He's got some nice hip dexterity. He's got some good punches. Not too much power. It's not like Oliveira or anything. Beneil is not going to be too worried on the feet. Beneil is the better striker. I would say maybe Arman has more weapons on the feet, but in terms of who I would say would win in just a pure striking match, I feel like Beneil would win. He's got a good jab. He's got some good leg kicks. Obviously, he's got a lot of power in his left hand. And he's got a really good overhand against, orthodox opponents. And now he did get KO'd in his last fight by Oliveira. But I feel like he's going to be able to recover and he's taking some time off. And by the way, I actually like that Beneil's staying active this year. For a while, he was fighting once a year. He fought once in 2021 against Tony Ferguson, once in 2022 against Gamrot, and he fought against Oliveira, but now he's turning around. So seeing him active shows that he wants to get after. He wants that, to get back to the top. He called out Dustin Poirier, but apparently Dustin Poirier declined that fight, denied him, and I respect Dustin Poirier, so I'm not going to say anything about that, but that would have been a good matchup, and I do think that if Beneil Dariush wins this fight, he should take on Dustin Poirier. If he puts on an exciting performance, if he smokes Arman and knocks him out clean, I think the next step for him is to fight with Dustin Poirier. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think Poirier is going to look to fight maybe a McGregor or a Gaethje or something like that again. Who knows what will happen with that. But yeah, I got Beneil Dariush winning by a third round KO, TKO. I think he's gonna drop Arman, and I think he's gonna finish him. Actually, no. I'm gonna say Beneil by decision. I think that's a safer pick. I'm gonna say Beneil by decision. I think he's gonna defend the takedowns, outstrike Arman, even hurt him at some points. And after this fight, when Arman loses, and hopefully when Bobby Green wins, you gotta put those two together. Like Bobby Green has got to put some hands on this dude's face. Like this dude needs to get taught a lesson. If Beneil Dariush doesn't give him a good enough beating, put him in there with Bobby Green.